everybody, it's Stephanie, aka Business Chic Mama. Welcome to my channel. I'm so excited that you are here. Today I want to talk to you about how I made my first few sales on Poshmark. For those of you that don't know who I am a full-time fashion designer for over 22 years. I am an entrepreneur and online seller, and I'm here to inspire you guys with tips, strategies, and anything else I can to help you in your online business. So today, let me talk about how I made my first few sales, what I sold, and a few tips for those of you just getting started. So I started on Poshmark. Actually, I signed up on Poshmark back in 2012 when Poshmark was just coming out. I signed up on the app and I listed about only 4 or 5 items. And of course, you can expect when you only list about 4 or 5 items, you're not going to get any sales or traction. But fast forward to 2019, where I started noticing I've been getting some traction on my account, and I wasn't doing anything. People started following me, and I'm like, wait, maybe I need to pay attention to Poshmark. And as soon as I started investigating a little bit further, and I watched a few YouTube videos watching some of the other ambassadors selling, and they're really doing very well. So I am going to be putting a little energy into Poshmark and adding it into my repertoire of businesses online. So let me talk about what I sold and exactly a couple of strategies that I'm implementing so I can help you guys out when you're starting out. I'm going to get onto my Poshmark account, and as you can see here, I actually only have, I just am at about 72 listings, and I have about 5,000, a little over 5,000 followers. But 3 weeks ago, I only had, I think it was 4 listings and about, I don't think it was a couple hundred followers. That has happened in the past few weeks. I added, 60 something listings. I got my first 5 sales, and I started following a ton of people and then getting the love shown back to me by getting followers. So let's talk about what I sold. The very first thing I sold on Poshmark were these little bra straps that you attach to your strapless bra. And I sell these in my boutique. I'm actually in my boutique today in the dressing room area, and I have the doors closed so no clients can come in. But I actually sold, I have these in my boutique for $29. I listed them for $19, and I took an offer for $12. I took this offer because my strategy is to just get sales under my belt so people can, that social proof can kick in. When people see that you're already selling, they will feel comfortable buying from you. So that's tip number 1. Make sure that you just take some offers in the beginning to show that you are selling. No matter what, even if you're, breaking even or even losing on one of your items or 2 of your items to get started. So that was the very first thing I sold. The next thing that I sold was a pair of Prana, which is a yoga line, a pair of white brand new shorts that I'm selling in my boutique for $60, and I took an offer for $30, and I was happy with that because it was still above what I paid for in wholesale, on the wholesale price. The next thing I sold was a brand new, without tags, pair of Vineyard Vines men's swim trunks, and those I had in my house that were brand new, never worn, and I decided to list them just to get rid of them. And those went actually within the first few hours. That was crazy. I didn't expect that. Then I sold a Le Sport Sac floral tote, which was really cute with grays and pinks, and it was brand new that I picked up at a thrift store. And I was going to keep it for myself, but I thought I would try to test it because it was so cute. I thought it would sell fairly quickly, which it did. And I also sold a pair of my daughter's Crocs that had Hello Kitty patterns on them, and those sold for $9, which were already previously worn. So those were the first few things that I sold on Poshmark, and my strategy is to just put some different types of listings from my own designs, which are more of I would consider it a mid to high end brand, and some luxury brands, which I have some Ferragamo boots online. I also have some Coach items, some sunglasses, brand new Ray-Bans things that I have that I'm going to be reselling because I am a wholesale buyer, and I am going to see what is going to work for my account. I do think personally that if you have some luxury items on your account, it makes your account look a little more special and a little more, not like one of those accounts that are just like really cheap, $7 items. So it makes your account look good. So what can you do to get started? And I was not expecting any of these sales because I didn't really have a following. I didn't promote my account. I just started listing items. So let me give you a few tips what you can do to get your account started. And that first thing would be to actually, photograph your items and use all different angles and clear photographs. Remember, it's a visual platform. You want to make sure that those items look really good. So don't just stick up one picture in a dark room of a dirty old shirt. Just don't do that, okay? The next tip that I have for you is to make sure that you are following people every day and sharing listings every day. I believe this was the success to my first 5 listings being sold on Poshmark. When you share, you get more eyes on your account, and the more eyes on your account, the more sales you're going to make, because it truly is a numbers game. So I just started following. I'm following 11,000 people now. I have 5,000 people following me, and it's just going to keep snowballing. That snowball effect is going to happen. So make sure you are sharing every day, following every day, and commenting and liking. That is the second tip. The third tip that I have for you is to try to find what your niche is. And what do I mean by that? Do you want to sell things that are less expensive, maybe $7, $10, $15 items that are in your closet, or do you want to go for more of a luxury brand? I think it's good in the beginning to find out by testing things to see exactly what your customer is looking for. And you will, believe it or not, have a customer. As you season yourself on Poshmark or any other business, you will develop a following, and your following will be looking for certain types of items. So my strategy is to put a bunch of different types of mid to high-end items. A couple of items, definitely brand names, sell extremely well, and see what is starting to go. And then I'll kind of go in that direction, and that will lead my path on Poshmark. So that's it for this video. I'm going to leave all of my information, my Poshmark account, my social media, my website below. Make sure that you leave a comment, or if you like this video, I would love it if you drop a like. I am here to help you guys, so please let me know what you would like to hear about in my future videos. This will help me in creating my content for you guys to see what you're struggling with or what you want to hear about. Anyway, go get them on Poshmark. I want you to start listing your items and start making those sales. I'll see you in the next video.